Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim, and it's a very bittersweet hello that I say to you goodnight, because we have probably one of the biggest games that I'll want to play in quite some time. But at the same time, I am so very, very scared of what's about to happen. Yes, I am very blue. So, after we finished last week, I knocked my lamp over. And my lamp is kind of important to this whole operation. It makes my face bright. It makes it so that you can actually see me, because otherwise I would look something like this. And unfortunately, I went to the store today and I bought some brand new light bulbs, which are awesome. They're these 100-watt LED light bulbs that are probably the exact model that I'm going to use. But I ended up buying daylight bulbs instead of warm bulbs. And yeah, that was my fault. But it's okay. I can take it back tomorrow and get the right color that I need, and we'll be all good. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Yeah, very, very, very afraid of what this last chapter is going to offer here, because I am not the most optimistic about King Graham's chances. Are you? I guess let's begin chapter 5. The Good Night. At least you can see the kitty
Lord Sullen's
to kind of help a little bit.
Certainly sounds like a charming ruckus. Don't get me wrong, but I'm looking for a quest to be remembered by. One final adventure for future generations to share. Surely, my dear friend, you can relate to that.
The mirror.
Oh, hello, Gwendolyn. Come on in.
He was talking to the mirror.
Where did your friend go?
Why, he's right behind you, keeping warm by the fire.
There's no one there.
Not to worry, he'll be back. Always bouncing in and out, that one, like a slingshot.
Maybe?
Grandpa,
Maybe not.
We need to talk.
Of course, sweetheart. What'll it be? Dragons, treasure, love stories.
Oh.
We need to talk about this.
About your final order.
I see. Come here. I am so sorry. I should have told you when I had the chance.
I'm just not ready for you to go.
Listen to me. I am not leaving you. Not yet. The mirror promised me one final adventure.
But the doctors, they said...
Has the magic mirror led us astray before? I'll be here for one more adventure, no matter what any doctor says.
So, where's this adventure taking place?
Right here.
I haven't
Right now.
decided yet, but it's going to be
Otherwise, why
grand.
would we be playing the game?
One for the tapestries of time.
I am
was
so
thinking Serenia, or
not
a
ready for
family
this.
trip back to Avalon.
Grandpa, you can't even get out of bed.
Oh, I can get out of bed all right, just saving up my strength.
I need to know why.
Why? I thought it would be nice to have an adventure outside these walls with the whole family.
No, not that. I need to know why the doctors can't fix you. There has to be a magical fruit that can cure you, or a spell to extend your life. I just can't believe that you're only suffering from old age.
Take a seat. There are a few more stories I have yet to share.
What is it that Captain Hook says? When you've lived as long as I have, death is the only great adventure left.
For as long as I can remember, adventure always had a way of finding me. But as I grew older, I had to find adventure for myself.
Sweetheart, are you sure you need to go out questing for trouble at our ripe old age?
Darling, this old hat may be tattered, but it's not ready to be hung up yet.
I'm curious
I
what would have
know.
happened if we had chosen the
I
other
know,
life.
as long as you're living,
Would
you'll
it be
working to
represented
make
here
Daventry perfect.
in these final chapters?
But what's the point of working so hard if we never can enjoy it? We still haven't watched a single sunset from the rose garden.
But there's still so much to do, love. I need to stay sharp. I just don't want my legacy to fizzle out like King Henry.
That cap has seen
Do
so
what
many
you
better
like.
days.
I know I won't
It's
be
been
able to
fixed and
convince you
repaired and
otherwise.
torn and shorn
I
so many different
probably
times
should have
over the
stayed
years.
back and watched that sunset, but I had adventure on my mind. Perhaps there was another lost treasure to recover, or a unicorn to be rescued. Oh, if I was lucky, a hideous beast would be terrorizing the kingdom.
And now we adventure off as the tottering old King Graham. Look at him in his little run cycle. I'm off to an adventure. Oh, King Graham. I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
The town was always a good
Wait a
place
minute.
to start an adventure. Perhaps I should start there. It seems like only yesterday you taught my herald to fly.
I wonder what the town looks like now. And there's
Wait,
the bridge
aren't
isn't
you
trolls.
forgetting-
Huh? What was that?
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Amaya and I cleared out all the spiniferous thorn weeds in the backwoods and planted a lovely rose garden instead.
Wait,
It is quite
what
beautiful.
happened to the snarling snarlaxes? With purple eyes, blue glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth.
They had to be crumbled. Ruined the castle's curb appeal, I'm afraid.
Crumbled with the crumbler. As it turns out, we have a friend who does exactly that. Who is going to be very old by this point. Oh no. What about those who were old when we were young? Oh no. I expect that death has visited King Graham many times by this point. And probably taken many of his friends by now.
The clang of that copper bell brought me right back to my younger days as a squire.
Hold on, Grandpa.
Yes, sweetheart?
It wasn't a bell.
Oh? And what was it?
Oh. It was a horn. You would blow the horn.
A horn. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Get my momentary lapse of memory.
And it would bring Ulfie.
A patch of fire impeded my path forward. A mere brain teaser to get my logic wheels spinning.
Uh-huh. It wouldn't be a King's Quest game without some puzzlers. But does this mean that Ulfie's on fire? Our friend's on fire! We need to put out our friend! Stomp him out if we have to. He can't do any damage, he's a goddamn bridge troll. Hee-hoo. Hoo-ha. Ha-hee.
I wish Ulfie would stay put. This meeting is already way over schedule.
Oh. It's them again.
As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in.
Oh my god, the password.
He probably knows we don't have the croissant.
I'm sure he'll be back any second.
Do we have to remember the password? I mean, the door's open.
Getting tired of opening that door for him.
So maybe not? Hello? I'm one of you, remember?
Years ago, if my memory serves me correctly, we redesigned that old meeting space into a...
Into a memorial for all the bridge trolls
a
who
memorial honoring Pilar. and
did
Mr.
great
Watts.
things. Who bridged the gap between cultures.
Pilar transferred to Ludor in the summer of 1679.
Okay. So it's possible she's
And
still around,
was
she just
annoyed
transferred.
To find out there was, in fact, no bridge troll guild in existence.
Okay, she transferred to somewhere that
Hungry,
she didn't like.
Poor, she discovered a new cause to rally behind. She founded the first charity whose mission was
Look at
to
that.
feed the trolls.
Pilar actually did good in the world. Capital G good.
Waddles retired when I took the throne. He stayed local, though, and created most of the art and tapestries that you see on the castle walls.
Really?
He finally became the drawbridge that he always dreamed of.
He wanted to be a drawbridge and he drew all the artwork. God damn it, game. Stop it. God, it feels so hard. Oh, God. Oh. Where next? I mean, we have to figure out how to get beyond that fire. That's oh, God. That's the objective here, and you would think it would be at the end of this path because that's the only way that they're going. But,
I
wait.
remember those steps being a lot lower. I used to just whisk up and down them. I remember those steps being a lot
Okay.
lower.
I guess we can't go up that way. Yes, Milt, honestly, that's kind of the joke, you know? I mean, they are bridge trolls. They are trolls who are bridges, you know? It's a pun. But curiosity begs the question, should I have actually made it the commemorative fountain? Because, you know, kinda needed the
After
water.
Alexander returned, we sealed up the goblin holes.
Right. To make sure that they couldn't come back. If I remember right, there's actually another way around, though. Maybe there's something inside of the garden that can help. I mean, after all, if there's all these flowers, there has to be water somewhere, right? It's clearly pointing out this kettlebell to me as we pass by it. Can you do anything with that, Graham? No. You can just look at it. Okay, then. Wait. Oh. We can take a seat and admire the view. Rest these old bones for a minute. They've battled very hard over the years. God damn it. Okay, I'll try the gazebo. Sure, why not? I can't get back over there? It won't let me. Hey, Fire Demon. No, we just started. I mean, just started. Stay tuned, though. I mean, we'll get there eventually. Hi. Welcome. I'm actually trying to figure out how to go in water. Maybe back in town. But I feel like this is too far back. At a certain point, you know? Yeah, I mean, we skipped completely past the town and go straight into the castle. There was nothing really in the castle that could have helped us. At least as far as we saw. Shock, surprise, Fire Demon. Here's my question. In Chapter 4, they got very annoying. Have they gotten annoying? Potentially. Suit of armor. Let's give it a shot. Actually cannot interact with it in any way. Damn. And a chaka. Good, Fire Demon. It's good to know that I was not alone there. No? Damn. And of course I have nothing in my pack. What? What? What do you mean water near the drawbridge? There's hay over here. There's burls that I can't interact with. And unfortunately, I can't take any of this water and there's no way for me to interact. Yeah. Kinda sorta, Fire. And here's the thing. I mean, as you see, we're very, very new into the chapter, you know? But already, just some of the stuff that they're setting up, it feels very, very last questy. Okay, I'm gonna go back over towards the fire, because I have a feeling that this is too far back for right now. So we need to go find our solution in this direction. Damn. Now I really do think that I should have made it a fountain. And I'm wondering if there's a way for me to reset that, maybe? Yes, Kisty. Walt Kisty. Ow. My broken ankles. And yes, Kisty, it looked like there was a path, but unfortunately there wasn't. Okay. We can't do anything with the tree that used to give us a password.
Am I remembering this right? We redesigned the space.
That was wrong. It was wrong. It is the fountain that we're supposed to make it. But now, knowing that, I want to know what the sandbox for children looks like.
All the children of Daventry.
I gotta know. I mean, come on. If you're gonna give me the ability to go back and try it again, I gotta know what all the answers are now.
Hey, how come I never got to play in that sandbox?
Because it didn't exist, but that's
was
beside the
always
point. It looks really cool.
paranoid
I like
about
it.
Badgers doing their business in there.
Oh, gross. Badger poop. You know what, Graham? It just makes mortar for all your little sand bricks to go together. Blech. I made myself sick there. Okay, so let's go back out. Do I have to exit the screen? Or can I just go back in?
We redesigned the space into...
Christopher Lloyd's getting very annoyed with me right now. And I don't know that I appreciate that, Christopher Lloyd. I'm just trying to hear all of your words. We changed it into a commemorative fountain. Honoring every guard.
Served the kingdom of Daventry.
Oh, motherfucker.
The fountain was meant for every god who served
Fucking
Daventry.
Larry.
But I couldn't help shedding a tear for Larry every time I passed by.
Poor Larry. No, it's Larry who sacrificed himself last game. God damn it, Larry.
For years, Kyle still walked around like he was holding someone on his back. Let's move on. If I stay here too long, I'll tear up. The fountain was meant for...
God. Ugh. Fucking this guy. So, so, we got the fountain right, clearly, but we didn't get any water, like a bucket or anything like that. Yes. Yes, Queen, I need a bucket. Because now we have access to water.
We redesigned the sandbox.
Thank you, Fire.
Ah, a randomly placed item to add to my inventory. My adventure was already off to a great start.
So, you're just supposed to figure that out. You're just supposed to figure that out. Yes. You know what, Queen? That may end up being a much better use for that bucket. Is just pouring all of our tears into. And I'll use that to dump on the fire. Is that better? Is that better for you, game? Is that fucking better for you,
A
game?
commemorative fountain.
And now, we'll use the empty bucket on the fountain. Thank you, Fire Demon. Yes, you know, in those kind of cases when it's something silly and stupid like that, that you might not otherwise think of, like, I noticed the bucket, but I didn't realize that you could take the bucket with you. You know, that kind of stuff I don't mind getting hints about. I really don't. If it's like, oh, you need to go to X and do Y and hit Z, maybe keep it to yourself until I've tried once or twice. So I appreciate that. Okay. So. Unfortunately, we do need some water because we can't let this motherfucker burn. Because if this motherfucker burns, then, you know, the game can't progress.
Fire was extinguished. My journey continued.
And we find out that that's not Ulfie. Wait.
That's better. Thanks, King Bandicoot.
You're very welcome, friend.
It is Ulfie.
Wait, what's going on? Where's Ulfie?
What do you mean, sweetheart? He's right there. Ulfie, a magical talking bridge.
What?
Oh, hold on a second. You may be right. Ulfie was a bridge with a troll on his back, right? Oh, sorry. I mean a troll with a bridge on his back.
Correct.
How did your back catch
Graham
on
can't
fire?
remember the stories anymore.
Oh, I'm not sure. Ulfie was taking a nap and then became very itchy. Probably just another heat rash.
A cool bath and 2 cups of oatmeal should clear that up. It's wonders for me.
One of the greatest storytellers
Your
ever
skin does
can't
look
remember
fantastic for 86.
Well, that's a shame.
the words to his own stories.
77.
Oh, my apologies, King. At 386, Ulfie's memory isn't what it used to be.
I know. You told me that yesterday.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Can you believe how old we've grown?
It seems like only yesterday we were dancing the dance of the official Bridge Troll Guild. And all the paths through Daventry were wide open. I just hope I chose the right direction. Because my journey has become a bit of a slurred wine lately.
Oh, I I hope that's not why you squeezed into your adventuring gear.
Hey, the size of my girdle is none of your
Watch
business,
your little
Ulfie.
ridge take root and blossom into King Graham the Brave. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, if you enjoyed my earlier accomplishments, wait until you see the greatness my next adventure will bring.
Now here's my question.
My
When does this take
colonel
place
wait to get into town?
in
The
relation
square
to
was
when
probably
Graham ends up
full of
bedridden?
people in
Like,
need
is
of an
this
adventurer. Someone
the
to fetch
adventure that
treasures,
led to him being
forage
incurable?
rare ingredients. On that day,
These are questions that I don't want the answers to, but I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Problem, I couldn't remember which way the town was. Which way was the town again? My muscle memory was having a hard time remembering.
Oh, this game's gonna be so fucked up because it's gonna rely so hard on my memory, and guess what? My memory's going. Wait.
What is this place?
I'm not sure. I don't think I went this way until later. I better turn back.
Okay, so the controls are reversed now. Because I have to hit S to go forward, and W to go back, and then left goes right, and right goes left, like...
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
fuck me.
I can't remember all the details. Don't worry, they'll come to me.
He's completely lost. And the town is on fire. Why is the town on fire? We need more of that fountain.
Oh, please, no! Is this how I would be remembered? I had to enter those flames before my legacy was burned to the ground.
And me with backwards fucking controls. God damn it, game. This is going to be annoying. Okay, so we now have the giant shield. And that's going to protect us from something, but the question is what? And also, can I put the shield in the chest? No, I can't do anything with that just yet. Do I have to get out with it? Should I make it? Should I go back to the stand there? Because I think that's where they go. Here's the thing that they don't realize. I play inverted all the time anyway, so this actually isn't all that impeding to me. But yeah, no, it's super clever and really fucked up and super duper plays with my feels. Like, I'm not happy about this right now. I chose to go for the far one first. It'll probably take more time to get back. And... creepy, creepy. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh no, King Graham!
I was still pretty smoking.
Okay, he kind of deserved that one. He kind of deserved that one. That one was terrible. That was fucking terrible. I figured with all these flames around, he would have the puns licked. Alright. So we pick up the trophy. I know, it's super heavy and probably really hot. Like, seriously, I don't know how we're holding a bronze trophy right now that's been engulfed in flames for a good half an hour at least. That thing is either molten or like, made of steel and red hot. But either way, we made it back with it anyway, so maybe Graham just has asbestos hands.
They
Who
were
knows?
charred, not beyond repair. I probably should have stopped there, but
Almost
the
ran right
smoke
into the fire.
really backed
Thank
down.
you, reverse
Grandpa,
controls.
what were you thinking?
I need to concentrate.
I was thinking that I wasn't thinking. That I needed to get in there and get my shit and get out. Do you know how long we have worked to gather all of this fucking treasure? Seriously, child? Next thing you know, I'm gonna be carrying out the statue as well. Okay. 3 treasures up. 3 treasures down.
Was all that really worth it?
Next. We need a short nap. That's what we need. Next is a short
Sorry,
nap.
have my stories been good enough?
What do you mean? Your stories have been amazing.
I'm just not sure. There's so much more I could have told you. There are so many other details that I forgot to mention.
Grandpa, your stories are perfect. Just the way they are.
I just needed more time. Give me a few moments. I need to fill you in on some other details.
Grandpa, I'd like to remember the stories how they were first told to me.
They'll be better with all this stuff I forgot. Trust me.
Please don't ruin my memories.
No. Oh no. This is not gonna be good. So I'm seeing numbers. I'm seeing numbers all over the
Did I
place.
tell you the
Are you
goblins
guys?
rode around on rats in the caves?
No, but how does that make any sense?
That's 5 and 6 there.
What
And then this
are
is
those?
3 and 4.
Fairies. I couldn't figure out where they fit in the story.
Perhaps the story was better without them.
Oh, that would be a neat way to slip in some concept art that you weren't able to actually use. Wait. This was... It played... the lullaby. Which was... No. These are not the same notes. Because you can't play the same song. Music is the key to unlocking this memory. Okay.
See that? This is Tree Dorman, Amaya's partner.
What?
Grandpa, Amaya doesn't need a partner. She's a strong woman by herself. Besides, he kind of seems underdeveloped.
You may be right.
What a neat way to just throw in all the little side pieces that you wouldn't necessarily need. Okay, so I think I've got it. Let me get a pen and write this down here. 'Cause 1 is yellow, 2 is white. Okay. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is purple. 3 is gold. Like, it's not really yellow. It's kind of goldish. 4 is purple. 5 is green. And 6 is red. Okay. Cool. So let's see if we can match that up here. And it looks like we can. So 1. Right? Maybe? We can fix it if we have to. But I think that's right. Wait, no, that's not right. Wait. What? Wait, what? Wait. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 notes. We know that the 7th is that purple. Yeah, that's in the right place. Yeah, I think you're right. But then, if that be the case, what is 2, which is clearly white? Because if 1 is the yellow, then what is 2? There's no silver on here. Wait a minute. Am I dumb? Am I actually dumb? But, But they're not, though, Harwood. 1 is gold. The numbers are not all silver. Thank you kindly. Oh, I think I see why you're saying the white is gold. Because this is number 1. Right there. The gold bar is number 1. Okay. 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 I got it. I'm with you now. So 1 and 2 are magenta, we'll call it. And then 3 is gold. 4 is purple. We got that. And then 5 is green. 6 is red. Okay. Well, let's see what happens now. So 1 starts here, right? Or was it? Let me check that color one more time. Yep, that's right. Cool. And then 2 is the same color. It's gonna play something really simple, isn't it? And then that one's purple. And this one should be green. This one should be red. And the last one should be purple. Okay. I don't think that worked. Did I mess it up somewhere? 1, 2, green, purple. Wait, I think I did mess it up. That's supposed to be here. Right?
And Whisper's song. How could I
Bingo.
have forgotten Whisper's song? He sang it to Amaya when Alexander first met them.
I think
Oh
a
my
song
God.
made that chapter a little too long.
In the past, Whisper may have raved about how Whisper was brave. But my boldest feat on land or sea is loving you more than I love. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. Hey, love
We're
can
staying
boast,
here
right?
for a
But
minute.
Dad has some learning to do. Now, bask in the words I'm about to sing at you. Life was once full of danger and enemies. Whisper was brave, vanquished all foes, I mean ran away speedily, and you
Best part of the game. Period. Period. I must have Whisper's theme song as my ringtone. I must have it. I must have it. I want Whisper the Saturday morning cartoon. I want Whisper fucking mugs. I want Whisper Can Do It across my t-shirt. I must have it right now.
Is that a description of you or moi? and side by side, together you and I, what as whisper can soar, whisper can roar.
Does this remind anybody else of Meatloaf?
Whisper now cooks, whisper now cleans.
I get this image of Meatloaf fucking wailing on screen. Whoa, whoa, just fucking going at it.
Is loving you more than I love, and you know that I love me. I love me.
Truly a work of genius. Truly a work of genius. Whoever that was. Truly a work of genius.
There was another puzzle in the ice labyrinth. I feared it was too hard to understand, but perhaps I was wrong. I had to find a way to get everyone on the switches.
We're back here again. Son of a bitch. What? Oh. 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 They move with me, huh? Okay. So I can move here because they both can. Now I can move here because they both can. I can move here because one can. Shit. So that guy's not going to be able to make it. Okay. So this is actually a curious puzzle. I like this. I've seen puzzles like it before, but this is different. So let's go here. And then we can go up. Let's go down. Over. Ooh. Dicks. Wait. And then over. Oh, you! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I was so close. I was so close to being able to get it. Okay, let's try that again. We'll go up. And then up again. Which lets this guy be able to move to the left. And we're gonna go up. Then we're gonna go back down. We're gonna go over. We're gonna go up. I can't go over anymore. He can't go that way anymore. Ah. Up and left, then down and right, then up. I assume to you that makes sense, but to me, it's either late or early or out of context. But either way, he needs to move up one. He needs to move up and over one. Well, really just up one and then over one. And if I move here, he dies. God, I hate the arbitrary rules for these fucking things. Because I guess you can't cross a path. But if you just go into a wall, that's totally fine. Hello, teeny tiny. Thank you for joining me here on the desk. You are so sweet. You are so sweet. So sweet. Nope, and that resets the path. Okay. From the first turn. Yeah, see, unfortunately, I can't go onto the dead end. the dead end stops everything. As you see here. It actually just stops everything. Okay. Take 14. Yeah, because I thought the same thing. Surely it would be like a holding point, but no, not so much. Okay. We can't, we can't go that way, so it has to be, But I feel like we just did that. Hello, kitty. I know, I'm petting you so that way I don't have to feel pain right now. Okay, this is what we did. We went back down here. We went over. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. I'm dumb. I am super dumb, you guys. And then that brings us here, which takes us back down. Wait. Oh, man, I thought I figured out something clever, and I was not even close. But, now that they're even, no, that won't really work either, will it? What if I do this? What if I go down and back? Over. Shit. I think I somehow just made it even worse for myself. But I feel like I might be onto something, though. I see now why this puzzle was not included in Chapter 4. It is ever so slightly more difficult than the other ones that you find there. So now they're together, and now they're separate again. But they can go up here. So what I actually need is to be able to come back down and get to a space where I can make... No, this won't... Well, now it works. Okay. Did they change position? Did they change positions in the right way? Damn it. No, not quite. Ah, but I was actually able to use that negative space this time. So maybe I was onto something? Okay, so we're back here. Let's take a look at where we're at and what we can do here. I can't go back over any of the cross lines. But what I can do is move them both forward. Once I move them both forward, my only path is to go down. Because if I go to the left, it'll destroy well, yeah, if I go to the left, it'll destroy that left elemental. So the only choice I have is to go down, which puts us basically right back where we were. Wait. Wait. Okay. And now we can do that. Which puts us back over here. He can't, the one on the right can't move anymore. And we can move the one on the left to the right position. We did it! We did it! Ha-ha! We fucking did it, Kitty! Yeehaw! Good job, Kitty. We figured it out. I knew you could help me figure it out, Kitty. Good job. And off she goes. She's like, you're too fucking loud.
Other hidden Wetzel wolf cave.
Really?
Did I ever tell you about the time I raced on top of the bridge trolls? What about my sorcery battle with the winged ones?
Stop. Your stories were perfect. Didn't you tell me that no story is ever done? It just stops being rewritten?
I will go back and fix them.
Poor Graham. Poor King Graham. Now we're back in the town, but it looks
we were
too nice.
planted in Daventry at the same time, but just like my legacy, this tree would outgrow me.
And Amaya's forge stopped burning a long time ago.
The fumes from the Crumbler 2 were still stuck to the walls, and it appeared the shop had not been sold yet.
Yeah, Harwood, you're right. But what do we have here? The hell? Triumph commemorative plate. 1 of 3. Okay.
There were many crumblers over the years, but the first one was my favorite.
I do love that seat cover. It's got a whole bunch of weapons on it and stuff.
She never stopped filling those work orders.
And there we are. I had a bad feeling about that.
No! No! My castle! I ran back home to make sure everyone was safe.
But who... What is burning everything to the fucking ground? Stop off, gather the treasures, take them on home. Wait, that way is blocked. That's not good. And the way back is blocked too. Great. Seems the only way across is this very, very treacherous log path. Oh boy. Oh no. Stalama. No, we don't want to go that way. What? Okay, Graham, if you insist, we'll jump that way. Oh god. That was fucking close. I don't know. I don't think it's the drag. We set it free. We did it a kindness. Mordak. No.
Well, hello there, friend.
Manny.
Hasn't your game grown tired and old?
Oh, I'm quite finished expending my efforts to refine this cesspit. I sacrificed my best years to the pursuit of a better Daventry. Now there's nothing left for me to do except watch as it burns to the ground and to hope that it will all be forgotten.
It was never about a better Daventry, and you know it. You just want to prove you're better than me.
Better than you? What have you ever contributed to this kingdom? If I didn't rig the night tournament, you wouldn't even be standing here. No, you owe your...
To be fair though, he did kind of rig it in his own favor, and then we kind of beat him at the last minute. So is that really his win? If he still lost in the end, I don't think so, personally. But that's just me.
Come out of hiding and face me alone. I'll grant you the rematch you so desperately seek.
I am curious as to what he looks at for after all these years.
Of strength, and your ankles would fracture in any contest of speed. Would your rusty memory even provide any decent competition in a game of wits?
What's the matter, Manning? Are you afraid if I win, you will run out of excuses for why you were never crowned king?
Jesus.
All right.
Fucking shots fired. Shots fired by King Graham up in here.
You know where to find me.
Hello, key to Mordak's tower.
All right,
Manny's tower. I keep doing that. So I have to somehow prove my strength and prove my speed. before we can go and confront Manny? I mean, if there's an obvious path in front of us, and there's clearly a less obvious path to our side. So let's go down the less obvious path first. And away from town? It lets me go there now. So why not? Oh, look, it's the trap. Oh, we fell in the trap. What are you? Huh. Curious little marking on the stone there. I don't understand. That has to be something significant, but I don't understand yet. Fantastical floating island. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed at how floaty it is.
Goblins thrived in the rocks to the east, so I stayed away.
Oh. Oh, I see. Well, that's disappointing. But the caves seem nicely lit now. No more having to worry about the wolves. That looked a little bit too ominous for me. Something's staring back out at me.
I was happy my lighting project had been implemented, but I did miss using my pumpkin lantern.
The one that we made look like a dragon's eyeball? Yeah, I remember that one. And this is yet another goblin hole that we sealed up.
We sealed up the goblin holes.
It was on one of these that we found another gold coin early on. Okay, interesting. It's letting me go all the fuck the way out here. Like, we may not be able to go to where we shot the arrow next to our unicorn goat friend, but this is definitely the tree where our friend was hanging. Oh, look. Okay, so clearly we're supposed to get it down, but how? I see it has an arrow on it. So are we supposed to use a bow and arrow? Good, Fire Demon. We are at this point. Wandering around as King Graham. That wasn't here just a minute ago, was it? And at the top of it is a very shiny
was a bit too high for me to
key. Okay. Why am I not surprised, Fire Demon? I have a feeling that that was exactly their intonation, was to make everybody as confused as possible for this last chapter. Nobody said victory was going to be easy by any stretch of the amount. Oh my god, there's so many! So many goblin holes! So, wait. What else is different? That can't be the only thing. We'll have to come back and get that key somehow, some way. Soon enough. But I can't look in the cave anymore. Hello? You were empty a minute ago. Okay. Still empty. Why do I have a feeling that that's gonna not be empty at some point? And it's gonna scare the bejesus out of me. We still can't get back to the floating islands. Weird. Okay, let's try the world's greatest floating island. Don't turn right. No floating islands that way. Oh. This is where we're gonna put the plates. At the end, this is where we're gonna put the plates. And be able to figure out. Does this look suspiciously like a door to you? Fantastic floating
Hubblepuff and
island.
I used a spell from Agatha's book to enchant the floating island to actually float.
Ooh. It's actually a functional floating island now. Can I get over there somehow? That would be cool. Except no. I can't. Fuck. Okay, so now we've gone all the way back to the floating islands. Unfortunately, they're closed off for me right now. We need to be able to get up to the goblin area. There's this X marks the rock, which I still don't know what that does. But we'll find out. And I think that may be all from this way. I guess let's see what town has to offer. Oh, God. The tree is just destroyed. R.I.P. tree friend. Poor pitiful tree friend. Wait, what? Why did you go immediately back out, Graham? I wanted to take a look around. Make sure there was nothing else of value that got revealed in here. Is that a back exit? How do I... Can I go that way? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Maybe it's just an opening. I mean, there are definitely two other places that we can go, Queen. You're right.
It seemed like when I was younger, every door was open to me. But as I grew, one by one, they began to close.
Cat, you're on the wrong direction.
Locked as well. Really only leaves me with one choice.
I mean, it really is just Amaya's place. Okay. And we can't open up the back gate.
Beefed up security on that back gate to make sure no Etzel wolves could break in.
There's the
Lock
keys.
was crafted from very rare chromium I mined from the caverns in the Ceridia. It was resistant to magic and required multiple keys. Of course, I couldn't remember where I had hidden them.
We have the first one. It was given to us. Now we just need the other three. We already know where one of them is. I didn't see one inside of Amaya's shop, but we did get the commemorative plate there. There's also the pumpkin patch where we found the badger and the squirrels.
Daventry's pumpkins thrived after the squirrels moved back to Avalon.
Okay. And this takes us back up the path where we went to the town. So, what is off to our right here? What, Queen? What did you realize? You realized something, didn't you? What did you realize?
Why, hello, old friend.
It's the fruit picker. It's the fruit picker! And we could probably use that to get the plate that's hanging where our hamster friend used to hang. This is all the way back here. Where memory
There's
begins
nothing
to fade.
else to see that way.
You sure about
Look,
that, King Graham?
I phased out that memory for a reason. It's not important for this story.
Are you sure about that, King Graham?
I keep wandering through old memories, but there aren't any new things to see in that direction.
Why are you letting me wander in that direction, then?
So I did hang on to this memory, but just for fun.
What do we have here? It's her trying to burn all the horns, but she didn't.
I never did get to try any of
And
those
the raisin
croissants.
croissant.
Now, can we get this story back on track?
Aw. Raising the dead. I got an achievement for raising the dead. Aww, tears. Fine. We can get back to the story now, Graham. I am quite satisfied. That's pretty great. I mean, come on. That's a pretty great location for an Easter egg. Not gonna lie. I had to actually kind of work for that one. Okay, cool. So, with that little side path done, blast to the past. What shall we find over here? Oh, it's the arena. Huh. I wonder what's changed over here. Hello, not Ulfie. Can I blow the horn? No. Damn. I was hoping I could blow the horn to be able to reminisce again about my friends long gone. Almost time to use the fruit picker, Kisty. We'll get back to that in just a minute. I want to continue exploring this whole area. There's just so many things. Ooh.
Ah,
Ooh.
that's right. I had tried my hand at designing an escape room. One key was definitely locked in here. If only I could remember the combination.
So this one Graham puzzled to himself, which means it should be pretty easy, right? We picked up a candle.
These things are always
This
more
light
fun in
will help clear your tunnel vision. Okay. Lit candle will help clear your tunnel vision.
Wonderful, my favorite. Abstract art. I can't quite recall what the picture looked like.
It actually looks like
Was it
Purple?
purple? Was it pink?
what?
Was it orange?
It's a number.
Was it purple?
It's a 2. It's a 2. It's a 2. This squirrel is a 2.
Wait 1 sec.
It's not really important, is it? And I see the formula here. So the third number is a 2. Okay. So let's see here. If that is 2, then the first number must be the number of pink fluffy bunnies that we count around the arena. So count with me, okay, folks? 1 over in the far corner, right here. Basically right below me, right there. 2 inside of the trophy. 3 that's up there on the balcony in the Statler Waldorf position, 4 on the stool, 5 right here. So I'm counting 5. Unless they sneaked one somewhere that we can't really see right now. Which I don't think so. So I'm counting 5 for the first slot. So that leaves the goaticorn and the frog to figure out. Oh. This is a balancing puzzle. Okay. So, we have at our disposal, 2 of these big greens and 2 of these little, 3 of these little browns. And I'll bet you 2 little browns equals 4. Which means that each individual little brown equals 2, okay? So then, how many greens does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of this particular Tootsie Pop? Curious. But it takes... if it takes 3 greens, or 2 greens, and a brown to make 8, then guess what the math works out to be? You subtract this one, and then you're left with the 2 greens that are equal to 6. So, basically, here in total, we have 6, 10, 12 pounds. Okay? Hey, zombie, welcome. We are puzzling. Also, there's a pink bunny right here that I don't know if we can see normally. Can we see that pink bunny normally? No. We cannot see that pink bunny. So that means that there are actually 6 pink bunnies. Okay, so now you have to figure out how much weight counterbalances the goat. There we have it. And that's 2, 4, 6, 9. The unicorn goat is 9 pounds. Weighed, measured, and found wanting. I love puzzles like this. Oh, this is great. This is fucking great. And you're right. There was a pink bunny at the entrance, so that means 7. 7 pink and fluffy bunnies. That is what we can see right now. And then it kind of tricks you here because you see that pink bunny there and you think, oh, that's a different pink bunny than the one that we knew already. Never mind. We're good here. But what about the frog? Unfortunately, we don't know anything about the frog. Damn, wrong way. So that's 9. Damn, wrong way. That's 2. And we don't know anything about the frog. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. There is a 0 on the dial for a reason. Let's push the button and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. You know what? I know all my other numbers are right. 8. Frog is 8. Frog is 8. A frog is 8, probably because 8 is like the eyes of the frog just put vertically. So fuck it. It worked. Process of elimination. Because, hey, we got 3 numbers. There was only 1 left. It's a finite combination, okay? Turns out you can brute force your way through it if you just have a little bit of know-how. But, I mean, curiosity does beg the question, where was the clue for that? Look at the painting and select green. What? What are you talking about? Oh. This painting.
I may be remembering this wrong.
Maybe. There was no green, unfortunately. It's pink, purple, and orange.
Purple?
And that
What's
gives
that?
you the two. Weird. Maybe you are just supposed to brute force it. Wait a minute. This light will help clear up your tunnel vision. What? So we still didn't even use the candle. Or the clue. Whatever. I got the key. Look, I got the key. I got the items. We're out. We're fucking out, son. That's why I'm the puzzle master. I don't even need to do all the steps. Kisty, you're a genius. Kisty, you're a genius. I'm gonna go try that right now. So, were the caves over here? No, they were back through the town. Well, on the other side of the town, which means I can go this way. Yeah, it certainly wants Graham to get a little bit of exercise in his old age, doesn't it? It's emphasizing the fact that he could still use his legs very well. And then all of a sudden he can't no more. Crap, I think I went the wrong way. Did I? Is it up here? I need a map is what I need. I need an actual, like, handwritten map of this fucking place. Okay. So... there's the lit candle with another note. Son of a bitch. Well, what does it say, Graham? If this puzzle has you trapped, use this shovel to dig up the answer. It's at the X. Oh my God. I'll bet you this is gonna be key number 3. I'll bet you that candle and tunnel vision didn't even have anything to do with the puzzle room that led to key number 2. I'll bet you this is its whole separate puzzle. As well as the goblin houses.
I may be remembering this wrong.
A ladder. Well now, that could be useful. Oh boy. Okay, that was pretty goddamn funny. That was pretty goddamn funny. Like the off-screen ping. That made me, that got me pretty good. But now that we're all the way back over here, I didn't even intend to come all the way back over here yet, but now that we're over here, we can go ahead and grab this guy with our fruit picker. And give me that plate. Bah! I was hoping he would like throw it like a javelin. But whatever. Whatever works. Whatever works, King Graham. Sweet. So that's 2 commemorative plates. Yeah, basically, Harwood. You know, Queen, you're absolutely right. The cape is his shirt. And the lining that used to be on his collar is on his shoulders. You're absolutely right. And so that means King Graham, who had been wearing that trademark red tunic for so long, ages and ages hence, made that cape into that shirt. Wow. That's crazy pants. He didn't leave it behind forever. He just repurposed it. Capes are dumb. Shout out to the Incredibles. No capes! And unfortunately, we can't go there anymore. So we need to go back to the trap. That's what I'm gathering now. Let's go back into the trap. Dig at the X. Can we dig it? Yes, we can! Is it gonna be the plate? Nope, it's another note. It's always knife to meet the Pun King. So, do we have to go and stab him now? Are we, is this the part where King Graham goes completely senile and murders a man with a butcher knife? You guys think it's the pumpkin patch, huh? Alright, let's go. Let us go out to the Pun King patch. And stab it with a small knife. What do we find inside? Maybe a beaver? No. A fishing pole. And a perfectly carved pumpkin. Wait. Actually kind of looks like it could be a mask. I always wanted to try fly fishing before I croak. But I can't. How? How, Harwood? The more appropriate question is, how was that fucking thing there? It was a fishing pole inside of a fucking pumpkin. I can't get back to the place where she said, I won't whisper back. Wait a minute. Can I make it down to the place, to the little frog beach where we saw the froggies? Can't make it over there. I feel like that was so long ago. And like back over in the direction of, you know, where that special scene with the raison croissants was. Wait a minute. The third one is literally just sitting right there. It was literally just sitting in the bush. What was the third commemorative plate doing sitting in a fucking bush? I almost overlooked it. It blended in so well to the background, I almost completely missed it. But I was like, wait a minute. That looks like a gear? No, it can't be a gear. Turns out it was a plate. Huh. Okay, so... Maybe the floating island? Before I croak, could involve the frogs that we were missing from that escape room equation. You know what I mean? But I'm also curious, now that we're here, we can go ahead and stack on these plates and figure out this puzzle. Here's 2. And finally the 3rd. Okay, so the plates are on now. And we can align them? I kind of thought they would fit together a little better, but... Is this his grave? No, that's just what I'm feeling right now. What would the word be? Eh. There's literally letters going around this fucking thing. No! No! There are some moments that don't need words. I think we're going to take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have composed myself a little bit more. For those who might have missed what just happened there was a very fucked up puzzle to get the 3rd back gate key. We found where the commemorative plates go. They went in a grave. The commemorative plates were commemorating what may have been our last run together. But the saddest part to me was that I really felt like King Graham. I knew I knew that when I discovered Graham was pointing to the R and the two arrows were pointing to the I and the P that I was supposed to be sad. But I couldn't even remember her name. And that's what really got me. And I'm pretty sure that was the whole point. This game really does slap you in the face with the whole mortality thing, doesn't it? So where... It was on the other side of this cave, right? The place where the goblins would eventually make their home. And we find that last key, because basically we have everything we need to get that last key. We just need to find those goblin homes again. We have the big giant ladder that we needed in order to get it. Hey, Deadshot. No, you came at a great time, man. Now is the time when we need our friends more than anything else, because as this game will very plainly show you, they don't stay around forever. So I'm glad you're here. So I think if we go onto this screen, we come back, it should be changed now. Nope, not quite. It's locked again. They weren't locked just a second ago. So let's do that again. Because I have a feeling that it's like a cycle. It's a 3-screen cycle. Locked, unlocked, town. Bingo. Excellent. Excellent detective work, Tim. So we can go ahead and use the ladder to climb all the way up to the tippy top and get the last key and hopefully not fall to our untimely demise. We're not supposed to die yet. We die at the end of this story, not in the middle of it. That would be silly. All right, so we now have all 4 keys to that back gate. And I guess all that's left to do is feed ourselves to the Wetzel wolves, right? See what's behind door number rear. Door number rear. That's right. That's what I said. Door number fucking rear. This was actually a really fun little puzzle section. I like this a lot better than some of the other chapters in their BS puzzles. Like, this was a really, really fun trip down god-awful memory lane. Like, that sucked to slog through, just as far as my heart goes. Like, my heart hurts so bad right now. So bad. And yet the only thing that I want to do is keep going forward. I have to know what's next. I have to know that there is a better end for King Graham than everything charred around him. All right, so that's key number 1. Key number 3. And finally, key number 4. Click.
I remembered where all the keys were, and the lock was open, which proved my mind was still quick.
Okay.
I pocketed the chromium. It was too rare to leave sitting on the ground.
That's gonna come in handy. As well as the other thing that we haven't used, the fishing pole. Because we didn't actually need the fishing pole in order to get the last thing. Why do I get the feeling that fishing pole is going to be very important? Sudden dramatic music change. And it's the well. You guys, it's the well. where everything began. Where we lost our first friend and gained another in the same time. Maybe another friend? God, I hope that dragon ends up being friendly. And now the coins are back. Oh. Well, I mean, it makes sense. There would have been a lot more time for people to have used it as a wishing well. Which is what it would have ended up being. So it makes sense that there would be a lot of money at the bottom of it.
I don't remember adventures being so hard on the knees.
And continuing on the field trip, guess what?
I need to strengthen these ankles.
There's that most beautiful waterfall ever, in its gorgeous hand-drawn graphics. And we're going right back to where it all started. We know what happens here.
Well, I didn't feel that one. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
The question is, what will we find this time? This is actually the third time we've been here.
He should be here any second.
You know how I feel about that name.
Fine, Mordak. Open your eyes. Look alive. Don't screw this up.
And if you remember, that was the guy who was inside of the armor.
It's my magic keeping you alive.
Yes, and when your magic concocts a working batch of Cosmolotion, I'll praise you. But my patience has grown thin.
So what form is he in right now?
I will not tolerate any more mistakes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You to stay away from those potions. You wouldn't hear it. I've wasted 30 years of my life.
What if he's the dragon?
Formula.
What if Manny
and I'm afraid at this point
was the dragon? No, that doesn't make any sense. But that would be kind of cool if they were able to work it out somehow, that Manny was the dragon the whole time.
Have you forgotten everything I've sacrificed
and then when we set him free and didn't let Achaka kill him,
I saved you from a life of goblin slavery.
We inadvertently started this whole mess right here ourselves.
30 measly years?
Well, sometimes
by doing the right thing.
Like I'm a slave to a goblin.
Hold your tongue, Morden, or I will.
Clearly he's tried. You see those scratch marks on his face. Which is kind of what leads me to believe that. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess the only thing that we can do is just walk straight up on fucking Mordak, right? Maybe. Maybe not. There's crystals over that way. Damn. And yes, Deadshot. I am. We will definitely be playing Dishonored 2 when it comes out. Next week? Week after? When is it? Soon.
Years ago.
I was hiding under the floorboards.
I knew it.
That's actually a fun. That's actually a really great reference to a King's Quest V.
Glad to hear that.
You mind moving out of the way? I have some business to attend to with your boss.
Manannan has strictly forbidden me to let you pass, unless you can convince me that your mind is still strong and quick.
And how might I go about that?
Follow those clearly labeled signposts.
Huh.
Of course.
Okay.
Bring me back proof that you have completed each trial, and then I will escort you to Manannan.
I know you won't answer honestly, but I'll ask anyway.
Why are you working for him?
Some form of an elaborate trap designed to crush my bones, yank my arms out, or contort my body into a twisted sculpture of death?
Probably.
No.
But only if we fail. Did you see him fucking nodding his head the whole time? That's pretty great. So, I guess let the trials begin. We can use the lock.
Great. Set that over there, and let me know when you've completed the trial of strength.
And that's the proof of quick. So now we need the proof of strength. Yeah, I don't know why it kind of bounced like that either. Maybe it's because it's made of beds and it's just kind of like springing back and forth. I don't know. Okay. Very carefully, we're going to sneaky along the path where we made our grand escape.
I can't figure out if something just broke or snapped back into place.
I know that feeling, Graham. I know that feeling very well. And what will we find around the corner? Ooh, a ladder. Don't mind if I do. Okay. So we found the crystal. That's easy enough. Uh-oh. It's kryptonite. It's kryptonite! Graham's one weakness!
Grandpa, are you alright?
Bum, bum, ba!
I just haven't thought about these stories, in a long time.
Your ears are all red.
Just give me a moment.
King
This
Graham?
part gets a little wacky. I think I should rest a bit first.
King
You
Graham?
mind getting Grandma in here?
I'll be back after your nap.
You gotta finish the story. It's not over yet.
Get your rest, dear. I'll be back after dinner.
I'll be fine. Take your time.
Just ring the bell if you need me.
Good night, my love.
You faking little faker. You faking little faker. Oh, these old bones can barely still support it. Sorry, you're poorly. What's he gonna reach for? The bell? The note? No. Always the hat.
Remember your promise? Always seek adventure.
Oh boy. Just to the door. Put one foot in front of the other. And soon you're sprawled across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other. We really need to ring that bell.
I wondered where you went off to.
Is there really somebody there?
It's not time yet. I was promised another. I'll fight it, I assure you. But I'm afraid you're right. You've always been a straight shooter. It's true. The mirror never promised I would live another adventure. Only that my adventure would live on. Just let me say goodbye.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
Avanata.
Do you smell that germite, Graham? It's a toxic fume, I'm afraid. One that is said to challenge the strength of the mind.
And so this is the, oh, you fucking, are you fucking kidding me? Just when I thought this game couldn't get any better. To prove your mind is still strong, you must survive your own thoughts. Queen Valenice pleads with you to stay. Dear, you're pushing yourself too hard. Please don't engage with Manannan. Stay here and be with your family. I could never leave the kingdom in this wretched state for our children. My precious Alexander, Rosella and I can work to restore the kingdom. Please let us help. You don't need to fight Manannan alone. And Rosella says, Dad, you've given us everything we need. All we need now is you. There's still plenty of treasures. Wait. I want to see what the magic mirror has to say. You see a man who has a lot of unresolved business to attend to. Because there are eight scored that I can get here. So 8 things that I can interact with. And the locket. You're not sure what this treasure is for, but you're sure you'll need it later. I don't understand armor. Because you can totally misspell it. Behind a Chaka's bust, you see a random string of pearls. You pick up the valuable but useless pearls and store them in your seemingly endless pockets. And that's a reference to the fact that you can get items in your inventory that literally have no use whatsoever. This is the best. These small bushes in the background hold vast amounts of valuable but useless treasure. You store it all in your magically never filled pockets. Sweet, now I have 8 of 8. What do I... How do I... Okay, I guess I don't engage with whatever that is. Look... Well... And we got eaten by the fucking... We at Sierra wish to thank you for playing King's Quest. We are very sorry that you did not succeed, and hope you will fare better next time. Good luck. It's King's Quest 6! It's the fucking skeletons! No, 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 no. This is not happening right now. Are you telling me this is about to happen right now for real? Ah! It's the skeleton dance! Oh, it's Whisper! Whisper can do it! Oh. Oh my god. This is everything I could have ever hoped and dreamed. And we're in Amaya's shop. Hello, Ghost of Amaya.
Is that you?
Amaya? Wait, if you're here, does that mean that
Also, listen to the fucking audio.
What's your gut telling you?
that it would rather be filled with jelly beans instead of
Listen to
jam?
that fucking blown out audio. Like, this is so perfect.
I'm just here to help you navigate your own feelings.
Is there any advice buried in there? Perhaps on outsmarting Manny, or how I can make sure the legacy of King Graham the Brave will not be forgotten?
I don't...
That what you're worried about? No wonder your stomach is tied in knots.
Let me have it.
Legacies are not about what you leave behind for people, Graham. They're about what you leave inside of people. Your kingdom might be best left for the young.
That's it? You don't have any sarcastic barbs or any items to give me that will eventually solve all my troubles?
Hey,
Not this time,
I've given
Graham.
you everything I have to give. You're gonna have to complete this quest on your own.
Turns out this time it's actually the king's quest. And now we've got to wake up.
Wake up,
We've got to wake up, Graham.
Your mind is strong.
Got to wake up, Graham. We still have a lot of unresolved business to do. So says the magic mirror. And there we have it. A little piece of the very, very toxic gem. That's proof that we are still very strong-minded. And now we have to sneak back across. I mean, really, Harwood, that is understatement of the year. You want to know how you end a fucking slog through episodic content? You make something like this. And here we have it. First, my mind was still strong.
Please.
So, I guess now we find
Where is he?
Mananan and his real form.
Charmed, I'm sure.
He's the fucking house cat.
Are you kidding me?
He's the fucking house cat.
You wish to challenge me like this?
Careful what you say, King.
Also, he still
My
has a little bit of the hair
species
wispies.
Has no bearing on my abilities.
I have no problems with cats, Manny, or goblins, or sphinxes. My issues are all with you.
No matter. The duel hasn't even begun, yet I've already won.
Of course you have.
Aware that you've hand-delivered everything I need to complete another batch of Cosmolotion.
Shocker.
Allow me to explain that you, King Graham the Imbecile, have once again...
Yeah. Wax poetic for 2 more hours.
I love
won't
basically how Graham's
Pardon my
just
vacant
done with this
expression,
shit.
though. I can barely hear out of my left ear anymore.
Fine, have it your way. I'll speak with brevity, long sentences, drawn-out syllables to emphasize a point, raising my voice, more sesquipedalian words, overuse of the term moron, and I'll need a hair from your beard for my final ingredient.
Oh, the
See you
best.
at sundown.
Meet me at the floating island.
Good chat.
Good cat. Wow, that whole lock just fucking dissolves, huh? That whole thing just dissolves that quickly. Huh. Okay then. Wait, never mind. The crystal doesn't. Are you gonna charge that crystal, bro? That's one hell of a suppository. Oh no, turns out he just has to lick it. Never mind. I always like the silhouetted transformation. I think it's a drastically underused effect. That was pretty cool. And so here we are, 2 doddering old geezers, ready to take it down one last time.
Dad, we brought you some treats.
And I'm splayed out in the floor.
Dad?
I'm in the floor, you guys.
Well,
Grandpa!
oh,
Dad, Say something.
Story.
Gwendolyn, go get the nursemaids.
No.
What do you want me to do? What can I get you? You want Mom? Mom!
Story.
Sorry?
No, story.
The story. Help me finish it.
Yes,
Let's
please.
get him back in bed. Grab his feet.
I couldn't reach the bell.
I should have known you would try to escape.
I thought I needed
He had to try one more time, right?
adventure. One last trophy to hang on these shelves. But the only treasures I need are standing right beside me.
It's okay, love. You can stop fighting. It's time.
Time to finish the story.
Not before my story is done. You have to finish it.
Me? I don't know how it ends.
I'll help you.
I can't. I'm not ready. Gart should tell it.
Grandfather is
shouldn't.
passing his hat to you. I think you should take it.
Go ahead, Bellbug.
King Grandpa, the greatest adventurer to ever live, would do anything in his power to protect his family. As the sun set atop the floating island, Mordak placed the final goblet down for a toxic duel of wits.
This again.
That's a great start.
Welcome, friend. I'm glad you could make it.
But what's the
Manan
portal in the table?
restored himself back into human form using the ingredients Grandpa had unknowingly brought to him. But he was weak. The germite crystal was the only thing keeping him alive.
Mordak has carefully designed a series of trials to test our wits. Don't worry, he hasn't given me any answers. Some of the goblets have been topped with hypnotic powder. We will complete each station individually.
Okay.
If you drink from any of the tainted cups, you will lose and be under my spell, and vice versa.
The goblets have been set up in stations, each with their own rules.
I'll
This is
spare you the long
interesting.
speech and just let you read the rules. Ready to prove a goblin is smarter than a man?
If by that you're calling me a goblin, then yeah, sure, why not? Let's fucking do this
There
thing.
was one clue for each set of goblets. Someone must have thought themselves pretty clever.
You're
Okay.
doing great, sweetheart.
So there's a diamond on the card in the top corner. The clue says 3 brothers wave. 2 of them knights, the other a knave. Knave lies without fear. Knights are truthful. Lend them your ear. Only one cup.
Only one goblet was
neutral.
safe to drink from.
Cup 1 is safe. Beware, Royal Guard B always lies. Cups 1 and 4 are tainted. Cup 2 is tainted, and Royal Guard A always lies. Okay. Interesting. So, if Royal Guard A always lies... See, we haven't heard anything about Royal Guard C. So, Royal Guard C says that Royal Guard A always lies. So, if Royal Guard A always lies, That means the Cup 1 is not safe. Royal Guard B is telling the truth, and 1 and 4 are also tainted. And Cup 2 is tainted, which means Cup 3 should be the safe cup.
Finish this
Nice.
one too. Simple, really.
Well, fine. If you just want to fucking magic over to the next table, then sure, we can get there quickly too. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck me. This one's gonna be a little tougher, isn't it? This one's gonna be a grid. Okay, so we have a horsey, a dragon, a squirrel, and a bridge troll. An apple, a nanner, an orange, and graps. This puzzle will reveal the link. Trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit juice from their chest. Dragons never eat grapes. The flavor they detest. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I see I'm gonna need to fucking draw this out myself. Jesus Christ, this is getting old school right here. I like it a lot. Horse, Durgan, squirrel, troll, apple, nanner, orange, grapes. Alright, so dragons hate grapes. Never gonna happen, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen, never gonna happen. Snoots and trolls peel the food before they ingest. Which treat pairs with troll dragon? Huh, interesting. So snoots and trolls peel their food, which means that the trolls and snoots... Aha, so trolls eat oranges because they need napkins to wipe the juice from their chest, and bananas don't have juice. So then that makes snoots, which must be the horsey thingy, love nanners. Okay. And then that means that the only one left, the squirrel, eats apples. Right? Cool. So that means these 4 goblets are safe. Do I have to drink 4? I'll bet I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. I did it wrong.
Oh, you got a flavorful
That's
one.
not good.
Now, I want you to destroy your castle.
How did I
brick
fuck that
by
up?
brick.
Grandpa had no regrets.
How did I fuck that up? I totally thought I had that. Because it doesn't mention badger. Oh, it's not a squirrel. It's a badger. But still. Huh. I could have swore that was it. Unless I did the wrong one for... I think I might have done the wrong one for the last one. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Wrong again.
And that's...
Okay, so that was actually wrong. Yes, Huntsman, because unfortunately King Graham is not strong enough to do it. So he kind of has to. Oh. Well, son of a bitch. You can. Okay, so... Trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit from their chest. Dragons never eat grapes, the flavor they detest. So dragons hate grapes. Wait. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I was totally doing that wrong because dragons don't eat grapes. Like, I was saying that the dragons eat grapes, but they don't. Snoots and trolls peel their food. So that means the snoots, we determined, love bananas. Trolls love that. So that means we had the squiddles as loving apples, which can't be true. So it must be that. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4.
Neither of us are hypnotized,
Okay.
so
we were really close. We were really,
on.
really close. I just had 2 of them swapped because I forgot that dragons hate grapes. Dragons don't eat grapes. And now we're on to test number 3. But what is in this
Stay
fucking
away
portal?
from that. It's not needed yet. Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket. Leave that alone. It's just a... Oh, don't mind that.
It's our place. And the final goblets. Interesting. I have a feeling we're going to find out exactly what that's going to be about in a minute. So, okay. Here we have another our third challenge. Guards standing in formation. In 4 rows, they will align. Pay attention to their location. No guard should repeat on the same line. Find the 3s in their stations, and your cups will taste just fine. Okay, in 4 rows, they will align. No guard repeats on the same line. Find the 3s in their stations, and we'll have it. Crap. So this is basically Sudoku the whole game. Wait. Oh, yes, it is Sudoku. Because we have to fill in the empty spots. So let's assume that this is right, because otherwise the 2s would repeat here. So that would mean this one has got to be a 1. No, this one's got to be the 4. Because this one has to be the 1. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this one must be the 3. Which makes this one a 1. Okay. So now we've got all that filled in. And now we do the middle bit. If we make this a 2. We make this a 3. We make this a 2. Make that a 3. Is that it? Is that it? Let's double check this. No repeats. No repeats. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, that's fine. That just means this is a 4. Shit. But then that repeats. Okay, so let's try. That's not going to work. Damn it. That has to be a 3. And see, now I've done bunched it all up. Okay, yeah, that didn't work from a couple of different ways. All right, so let's keep thinking about this here. That row's correct. This row is correct. This row is not correct. We can't do a 4 here, because then that duplicates in this row. So this one kind of has to be a 2. And if that one has to be a 2, then this one has to be a 4. And that has to be a 1. And if this is the case, then this kind of has to be a 3. Which makes this one a 2. Shit. Which makes this one a 3. Okay. So, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No repeats. No nothing. I think we got it. So a 3's here. A 3 is here. A 3 is here. And a 3 is here.
Not
Ha-ha!
much of a
Yes!
challenge. Like
Fuck you,
ours.
Mordak. Wait, Mananan. Haha. But well, Mordak and Mananan. Fuck you both. Fuck you both. Fuck you both. Bring on the next challenge. Yes, live being, I have. It's been a long ass time, but yes, I have. So this is actually a really great payoff for me. Oh, Jesus Christ. What even the fuck? Oh. We're getting onto the spade difficulty. Each digit... What? Each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. I need a new piece of paper. I need lots of paper for this. There. Multiple digits in a row or column reveal multiple sets of consecutive black squares separated by at least one square. 15 of these cups are safe to drink. I think, Harwood, I think you're onto something. I think this is old school Minesweeper, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. So 15 of these cups are safe to drink. So we go 1 separated by 0, separated by 1 white square, black square separated by 1 black square, white square. This is 5. Okay. So we go... Ah. I get it now. Fucking clever. Clever girl. So then that has to be this one for a total of 3. And then we go 1, 2, shit. Shit, we need 4 in this row. We don't have 4 in that row. Maybe there? But then that means that... Shit. That... Did it say by at least 1 square? Okay, so it's not exactly 1 square. It's at least 1 square. So that means that basically this is still correct. It's separated by more than 1 square. We have 3 in this row. 1 separated by a square, 1. 1 separated by a square, 1. And it... Oh my god, Harwood! Oh my god, Harwood, it's totally a dick! It's totally a dick. That's fucking great. 1, 1, and 1. So that's correct. 5 is correct. 1, 1, correct. Let's go down now. We've got 2, 4, 2, and 1. 4, and then 2. Please tell me that this is correct. Wait. 15 of these cups are safe to drink. So... which one adds up to 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, it looks like we have to, in fact, make the dick. And then swallow it. 15 cups of fucking wine, dude. We're gonna be sloshed by the end of this.
You could have made these a little more challenging.
And it was right! Holy shit! I am beside myself right now. Okay, next. Challenge number 5. Fucking bring it, Mananan. Oh my god, math. My weakness. Kings can be brave, compassionate, or wise. But there is only one path that leads to all 3. To find the cup that is safe to drink, you must follow the path that begins on a triangle and ends on a 3. Okie dokie then. 6 minus 4 is 2. Plus 3 or plus 2 will not give us what we need. 1 plus 2. It's this one. 1 plus 1. No. No. That's it. Nailed it. That was literally the easiest one thus far. Like, seriously, that was literally the easiest test so far. I mean, I guess that one was solved by Mega Man. Like, you remember that spider boss from fucking Mega Man X that does all the ladders that you have to solve, like, split-secondly? That helped me solve that puzzle. Okay. Next. Wait. Okay, this is all 5 emblems here. I was like, wait a minute. Do we have to remember the solution from all 5? Because that's going to be fucked up. That's totally fucked up. That's totally fucked up. Okay. So... I'm so confused. So, wait. Red diamond was 3. Purple star. Yeah, but unfortunately that one doesn't match up. Huh. This is a weird one. 2 and 2's on here twice. Diamond. At the cups that are left behind. Okay, now that's something to go off of. But there's... I mean, unfortunately, some of these are 4x4 grids, not 5x5. So it doesn't quite jive the same, unfortunately. Fuck. There is something that you're supposed to be taking away from all of these, though. There's 5 rows and 5 tables that we've done so far. Where we left behind... No, that's not right. Okay, keep it simple, stupid. Good king looks towards the future, but was always conscious of what he's leaving behind. So, if that be the case, then in the 5th row, the ones that we left behind were those. Right? Jesus. Oh, you know, zombie, you're right. It started here, and then it went up here, and then it went to this one, and then all the way over to the top corner, and then to the second one. Well, the problem is there's nowhere further for me to go with that, because it's not like there's another line of 4 that's available here for me to harp up. This is literally our dick drawing. Fuck. Okay, Mordak.
How does that hypnotic powder taste? Good enough to obey my commands? Would you please return to your throne and order the surrender of your kingdom to the goblins?
Never mind. We lost.
Sorry, Grandpa.
Damn. I was about to say, did we get fucked over on that last one? Because that would be really funny. You can pick only 4. Really? There's something going on with these numbers. Cause some of them repeat, but most of them don't. But like here's 12 twice. Here's 2 twice. Any others that repeat? I don't think so. So why? The one with the highest number of cups left over would probably be number 2, because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cups left. Which has a 12 there. Wasn't that the third challenge? No, that was the second challenge. So that doesn't hold water. It should be here, not here in this third row. But just to follow it, let's get rid of the 12. And so there's 3 left here. Let's get rid of any instance of 3. Well, yeah, let's do that. And on here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck. 12 again. So that's not right. Huh. Try Diamond 1, Star 2, Heart 3, Spade 4, Club 5 of the board. Order the challenges by symbol. I don't see that as being it either. It's almost as if you should be able to flip up these cards and see something on them, but you can't. What am I not seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't even think there was a... No, there is a 10 on the board. But that can't be, because both of these are 12. I don't know. I don't understand. A good king looks toward the future, but is always conscious of what he is leaving behind. Yes, there are. And there are also 2 2s. But no other numbers repeat. And no answer, no solution left 2 cups behind. Maybe the cups on the board add up to the number of cups left behind. Maybe. Wouldn't that be a kick in the teeth? Nope. It's 5 goblets. A, you have to choose 5 goblets, and B, unfortunately, that wasn't the solution. God damn it. Yeah, I hear you on that, Harwood, but alright, let's follow that. 3 and 3. This was the first challenge, right? So the second challenge, which was this one. Was it this one? Or was it the top? I think it was the top, right? It was the top. And that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. It has 12 left. Unfortunately, there is no 12 here for me to click. The 12 is actually in the 1 and 3 spot. So, assuming then that the 12 is actually the third challenge, we can go back here and count off again. That's another 12, which would have to be in the second row slot, but there's no 12 in the second row. Okay. Absolutely, brain. Okay, in that case, this counts up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we can mark off the 10. No. 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 No, it's not that simple.
The duels
You're fucking kidding me.
Neither competitor could prove they were smarter than the other.
I was afraid of this, friend. Although you
Kirsty was right the
started out
first
as a
time. Keep
lanky
it simple,
bumble
stupid.
lord, over the years, my trials have conditioned your
We
wits
were on
to
that
equal
path
mine.
so hard.
No matter.
But because I didn't just roll with it and pick any thing on the board that had that number, I didn't trust myself. I didn't think. I thought surely that could not be the answer.
Until the other is perished. How about instead of wits, we engage in a lethal game of chance?
Grandpa
Chance?
had no
What kind of
choice but
loser's
to play
game
the
is chance?
He was trapped and his kingdom was on the line.
Leave it all on skill.
I won this
What an asshat.
from a game of wits with Lord Sarwin. One of them holds an irreversible eradicating elixir. A powerful
Nice alliteration
magic
there.
that will slowly destroy whatever it touches from the inside out. There are no special
Okay.
markings or any way to puzzle out which is the poisoned vessel. If there was, I would have slipped it into the batter of your breakfast years ago. What fun would that have been? We'll each take turns.
He figured out my
choosing a
flapjack
goblet to
love.
drink from
He figured out
until
that I
they're
love
all
flapjacks.
gone.
You gotta put it in my flapjack batter.
Wins.
Don't you dare sabotage my flapjacks.
Grandpa was at a loss. For the first time in his life, the 4 E's of puzzle solving could not inform his decision. There was no logic to puzzle out. No clues or hints. Just a simple choice of life or death.
If it's really that simple, all we have to do is choose.
Well, I guess you won. Bested me. Good show, old friend. Guess I'll ingest
There's no
this
hesitation in my heart.
and call it a night. But
Which one did you get,
I don't
Banana?
play fair. And you've just revealed where the elixir is hiding. You played right into my trap, just like that foolish archer.
And as Mananan pours the potion over our poor castle. Which in and of itself is kind of a King's Quest 6 kind of thing because
Yep,
there's actually good
Grandpa's
portal.
life was spared, and our whole family moved to Avalon. The end.
No, Gwendolyn.
What?
It couldn't
not what
have
happened.
ended like that. You know, if I chose that path, it would have destroyed the very castle you are standing in.
Oh
There was only one solution.
He was out of options. Grandpa looked around at the kingdom he created.
It makes me
realized
go back and do it
There was
again.
only one choice. Grandpa knew the eradicating elixir would slowly destroy him from the inside, but Daventry would live on. That day, Manny was outsmarted in a way he never imagined possible. In a way he could not comprehend.
Huh. Nice move. I'll accept that. But let's see if I can help speed up the effects of that potion.
Yeah, it is. And this is why he's in
pushed
bed.
the thinking man to brute force. I hope you're happy.
You've already won. There's no need to torture him.
It was at that moment, while his body was being jerked through the air, that Mordak was reminded of his first encounter with Grandpa.
Mordak's actually going to do right by us. Because we did right by him all those years ago. Mordak, the man who was raised by goblins.
Those memories stirred up something fierce inside Morgan. Manny didn't save him from a life of goblin abuse. Grandpa did. And it was time he repaid the favor.
Leave him be. I won't ask you again.
I guess it's time I held your tongue.
Mordak the crystal. Mordak the crystal. The crystal. Take that crystal with you. Don't you let him win. Go, Mordak! My boy! And he's back to being Manny. And Benny was no more. And Daventry is safe.
Manny's enchantments over the castle were broken, and he was never heard from again. Daventry continues to thrive and prosper, thanks to the sacrifices made by King Graham, the greatest grandpa to have ever lived.
Now he's gone. Really? Really? Now's not the time. No, not the time. Not the time.
Is he still...
Oh, yes. He heard every word.
Thank you, Gwendolyn. The hat suits you well.
It was beautiful. You kids have always
I was gonna
brought
say
so
that
much
Larry
joy to
carried
the
him down.
All of his children have.
All right, kiddos, it's bedtime. Say goodnight to Grandpa, and I'll tuck you in.
That fucking theme
Good night,
song,
Grandpa.
though.
I love you.
That fucking theme song, though.
I love you too, God. And I am proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I just want to say, you're the best grandpa, and my favorite person in the world. I love you. And I'm so sorry you didn't get your last adventure.
Sweetheart, there is nothing to be sorry about. I now know that all of my adventures will live on forever inside of me. As long as you keep telling my stories, they will never die.
Thanks for sharing them with me, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, dear. Go get some rest. Wake me in the morning, and we can make some pancakes.
Good night, King Graham.
Grandpa.
Oh no. Oh no, I know what this means. It means we're not in control of Graham anymore. That means he's gone. Now we know who made all those tapestries that hung on the wall. All of these beautiful pieces of artwork made by a bridge troll. King Graham and Amaya. King Graham and his son. King Graham and his wife. King Graham and his, well, wife again. And the man himself. Whatever. Close enough. I think you're right. I think I did. But whatever, my point remains. And now at the end of a very, very long hallway. It's Grandpa's room. Before we read the note, I want to look around. There's another addendum that he made. What did you tell him, Magic Mirror? What did you tell him? Did you tell him that I would be king? I want to be king. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. That's nice.
My sweetheart, Gwendolyn, when you read this letter, you'll already know about the crown I have left for you and why. Please don't worry about me. I lived a long, fulfilling life, and I wouldn't change one decision. I've led this kingdom with all the bravery I could muster, and I've seen that same courage in your eyes. But I would never force upon you rules and addenda to protect my legacy. You must make your own decisions. I only share my stories in the hope that they would help you down whichever path you choose for Daventry. Go forth and be Queen Gwendolyn the Brave, or the Patient, or the Dragon Slayer. Just know that I will always be watching over you and kissing your forehead from the stars above.
He really is gone. So, now, well, I guess no, we can't read the addendum. We've already picked up the crown. And you're right, there's the arrow. That golden arrow. Saved for something really special. What is it, Mirror? What is it, boy? What are you trying to tell me? Grandpa's still alive? No. No. God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now with that shit? Are you kidding me right now with that shit? Fucking... So... I have so many questions right now. If that's the end of the game, and then there's still the epilogue, what did she see in the goddamn mirror? Did she see King Graham? Are we gonna go see him in the fucking epilogue? If we see him in the epilogue, guess what? If you didn't buy the collector's edition, get fucked, because you're not gonna see it. But I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, Zombie, there's supposed to be an epilogue that gets put out sometime after this game is done. The problem is, it ain't out now. And god damn it, that did not end where I wanted it to end. It ended really great. It just... Oh my god. Oh my god, what did she see? What did she see? I wanna go, I wanna know, I wanna go on an adventure. I wanna play as Gwendolyn. This looks like the best Queen's Quest character that we may get to play as someday. That would be really, really great if they would actually just make a Queen's Quest game and have it be Gwendolyn taking on the adventures of rebuilding Daventry after Graham's unfortunate passing. And God, that was so great. So I guess we should do a little wrapping up thoughts about the King's Quest series as a whole. What started out as a very silly adventure into nostalgia land turned out to be a very heartfelt walk through nostalgia land. You know, every single step of the way, especially in this chapter most of all, because now it had created whole new memories to pull off of, not just the ones from way back when, to kind of poke and prod and twist and Chala Jackson, his digital media support, a Chala. And, you know, I will say this, Jay. I still think that Chapter 1 was still probably one of the best. But Chapter 5 is a really close second. I think Chapter 1 and Chapter 5 are the closest to actually capturing what King's Quest was. Now, whether that be because part of the game is literally references and clips straight from old King's Quest games or not, the fact of the matter is this game really had some good thinky puzzles and some great story progression because of those puzzles, references to items that you didn't need, and it made good jokes out of everything. Chapter 1 was just a great, straightforward King's Quest story without needing to rely on all that kind of stuff yet, because it hadn't really established all that stuff yet, having been a huge prequel, basically. So, I don't know, that was really fantastic. And then there was chapters 2, 3, and 4 in the middle. Chapter 3 was probably my third favorite, and then I'm gonna have to go with 4 and then 2. Unfortunately, 2 kind of got the bad rap of being the hardest one, the fastest, you know? Like, because we had to play through that one literally twice to figure out exactly what was going on there, and we still didn't get everything in it. Unfortunately, it ranks a little bit lower than the feels that were expressed in it would allow, because let's face it, the ending of 2 was actually really great. Like, the whole message behind Chapter 2 and the king not accepting the responsibilities because they're hard was a great message and very touching. It just took too much work to get there. In my opinion. So I would have to say that without pulling on the heartstrings that Chapter 5 did, 1 is the strongest and then 5. But god damn it, was that good. Every single bit. Yeah, fair enough. No, that is actually completely fair, Jay, because one of the things that never really got explored in the original King's Quests were the relationships with his wife. You know, that was a really great story that ended up kind of devolving into Chapter 4. 3 and 4 were unique in that one story led into the other while you didn't know until the end of it, you know, especially considering that the sister you didn't choose ended up being the Ice Witch. And that kind of led to the whole rest of the series having your wife being that choice. So I liked the way that all the games tied together. I liked the way that all of the games dealt with the subject matter at hand. But there were some that clearly dealt better than others. You know, Jay, I gotta admit, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. And, unfortunately, we never did get that explanation about who Achaka was, where he came from, and that's, unfortunately, yet another part of the King's Quest story. Sometimes you just don't. And wait a minute. Chapter 3, Chapter 4. There's no mirror for Chapter 5? Does that mean it's not over yet? Huh. I mean, it's clearly not. We still have some achievements to get. There's still 14 hidden fucking achievements to get. So either we missed a lot of shit in this chapter. And chapters past, of course. Or there's still the Epilogue to come. In which case, you would think we would see it here. We used to be able to see the epilogue. But unfortunately, it's not there anymore. I imagine because people just got pissed off at the fact that it even existed. You know, and that they couldn't play it if they were buying each episode individually. But anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that Meal and Queen and Kisty kind of called it right. By playing this first, with it being the longer of the two games, kind of ended up taking up our whole stream tonight, didn't it? Oh well. It was very, very much worth it. I gotta say, that was 100% worth it. And thank you all so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been our stream for the evening. Join us, let's see. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing editing on a very special project, so I don't want to do Batman tomorrow. Let's do Batman Thursday. Let's do Batman Thursday, and then we can dive into Gilded Dungeoneering and the DLC however long it'll take. Because I have a feeling that the Batman DLC is actually going to be like an hour and a half, just like the other one was. So I don't think it'll take all night like this one did. If it does, so what? We're Gilded Dungeoneering on Saturday. It's all gravy. It'll all get played. And, yeah, this is the one we had to play first. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Batman probably is great. It wasn't this goddamn great. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the show. Join us back here on Thursday. We'll do Batman and hopefully more Gilded Dungeoneering. If not, we'll see you doing that on Saturday. My name is Tim Leftwich. You're watching this on twitch.tv/. My name is Tim Leftwich. I said that twice. I don't really care. My brain is combobbled from all the feels. And as always, we'll see you next time.